Yeah, about to get a little bit of ASMR with me in the bed today. I don't even think y'all can see me for real. And that sucks. But, I mean, y'all really need to see me. You just need to hear me, right? I'm usually not up this early. The only reason I'm up is because I've been trying to make a little extra money. Um, well, not extra money, any money, because I'm a stay-at-home mom right now. I've been a stay-at-home mom for like basically a little over 6 years. I've had like jobs where I worked from home, but for some reason I don't count those. I don't know why, but I definitely worked and earned income and filed taxes for that money. So I've been a working stay-at-home mom for the past 6 years. So anyway, I've been Instacarting to make some money. Kids going back to school. We just moved and that was pretty expensive, which is why I haven't made a video in months because the moving process really took a lot out of me. It was the moving, it was the kids are always in the house making a lot of noise, dog barking, like there's always something going on. So I really just haven't prioritized making a video. But the kids are getting ready to go back to school. My last baby is starting pre-K. He's been out with me he's about to be 4 next week. So he's been out with me for 4 long years. And I'm sad to see my baby go, but I'm also excited for him because he's so smart. And I know he'll learn a lot. And I'm excited for him to make new friends. And I'm excited to get some time to myself, to be honest, because he's with me 24/7, 25/8 for real. Like, I rarely ever get a break from him unless I'm like going to the store or like me and my husband are going on a date and my oldest daughter watches him and her sister. But for the most part, he's always with me. So now I'm gonna have a little bit more time to myself where there's peace and quiet in that house, and so I'm trying to find things to do to, fill my time. I've been applying for different jobs, but it really just doesn't seem like anybody's hiring. Like they are, but the schedule that I need is very specific because I need to be able to drop my kids off at school at a certain time, and I also need to be able to pick them up. So, I mean, I'm sure there are some jobs that I could get, but they just don't work with my schedule. And my family is priority number one. So it's been a little hard for me finding a job, which is a little discouraging because I've never really had a hard time finding jobs. Usually if I can get the interview, which I've only had like one interview and I didn't get that job, which I really just don't feel like that we're hiring for, but usually if I can get the interview, I can get the job. Like I think I do have the gift of gab, and so I can normally talk my way into any job. Also, I know people say they're quick learners, but I really am a really quick learner. There's not a job that I've ever been on that I didn't pick up everything extremely fast and end up helping other people. But also, the last time I worked outside the house was like 6.5 years ago. So I haven't worked outside of the home in 6.5 years. I've just had jobs like work from home, call center type jobs, which is, I mean, basically the stuff that I was doing anyway. But also, I'm like being very picky on like where I'm working at because I moved a little further south, and majority of the jobs are like call center jobs or where I was previously living at. But you get a little more bang for your buck out here with the housing. So we decided to move a little further south. to be able to get better housing so we weren't cramped up in an apartment because we've been in a 2 bedroom apartment for the past 6 plus years. And now we have 3 kids, so it's basically 5 of us in a 2 bedroom, and that just was not working anymore. And we were trying to buy a house, but then the housing market kind of went to hell, so we decided to put off and just rent. So that's what we're doing now. We're renting. So yeah, but yeah, kids go back to school. I have a kid in pre-K, a kid in first grade, and a freaking 10th grader, which is crazy. My baby will be graduating in 2 years. I literally had her when I was in 11th grade. Don't judge me, judge your mother, judge your mother, judge your mother. But yeah, so I figured since the kids are all still asleep, and like I said, I tried to go Instacart today, but it was dead. Normally, I get up at about like 10:30 on a good day. But normally I get up at about like 10:30 on a good day. I make me like a quick breakfast. This is if my husband's home, make me like a quick breakfast, grab me some water, and I'll just head out to Instacart. It's starting about like noon, 11 to noon. And they usually are pretty back to back. But I'm still getting the hang of like what's the best days, what's the best time. So I figured, okay, my husband was up early this morning and my kids are asleep. So I was like, okay, I woke up and I was up. So I was like, I can go out Instacart and work a couple hours and then I'll just make some money early and then I'll be back before the kids wake up. I went out and my first order popped up pretty quickly. It was like $7 to take it 2 miles down the road, and I was just getting like 4 things. She wanted like coffee pods, creamers, and some decaf tea. She wanted decaf tea, so I got those. I'm like, okay, that's pretty quick. It was like 2 miles. It was like 5 minutes down the road, 5 to 7 minutes. So I took that to her, and I'm like, okay, it's going pretty good so far this morning. And then some other orders were popping up that weren't so desirable. So like an order popped up for I think it was like $15, but they wanted me to drive 19 miles, and I'm like, that's crazy because yesterday I just randomly turned on my app and took an order that was $13 for 1 mile, and it was only like 3 or 4 items. They were heavy items, but still, it was only a couple items. So I was like, to compare a $13 order in 1 mile to a $15 order where I have to drive 10 minutes to get to the store, go to 2 separate stores, and then drive in 19 miles to 2 separate places was gonna be a no for me. And then there was just a bunch of other orders like that. Like I think there was one for like $11 for 6 miles. $10 for like 9 miles or something, or 7 miles, something like that. But either way, I was like, okay, so clearly the early mornings on a Wednesday is just not, for me. Excuse me. It's not the time for me. So like I said, it's just a lot of trial and error. So it seems to be like in my area, the evenings are better, the afternoons are better, the weekends are really good. So I think I'm just gonna stick to that. So I think I'm gonna stick to that. So yeah, I'll do that. And I'm getting kind of sleepy. I've been up since 7:30. It's like 9ish. No, what time since I'll be up, y'all probably see me recording my cars. I'm probably gonna start doing some work stuff while they're in school. But anywho, hopefully you enjoyed this video.